Almost everyone uses golden carrots as a food source in hardcore Minecraft. And that's totally understandable. They're the second most saturating food, and they're pretty easy to acquire. In this video, I'm gonna be different. Using villagers and the ultimate gold farm that produces over 225,000 items per hour, I will supply myself with unlimited golden apples. You're watching episode 3 of the Hardcore Minecraft series. Begin. Now, before we get started building the gold farm, I've been raiding bastions in between episodes. And I've been able to find myself 2 netherite smithing templates. I'm just gonna grab a few of these netherite ones because they'll be useful. No one will notice if I take the ancient debris from the tunnel bores, will they? Nah, no one will notice. So for now, since I'm quite poor when it comes to netherite, I'm just gonna do my 3 armor pieces that I wear the most. So bish, bash, bosh. That's 1, 2, 3. And how do I look? How do I look? Just quickly, only 6.7%. Like, subscribe, notification bell. You're all intelligent enough to fill in the blanks. Thank you. Before I began recording this episode, I compiled as many of the items required for the farm as possible, or at least the ones that I had to hand. However, there are still some items that we need to gather, and some of the more notable ones are over 10,000 magma blocks, 730 obsidian, and over 2,000 glass. The glass issue, in my opinion, is quite easy to fix. We need 2012 glass, which comes out to roughly 32 stacks. So if I just place 32 furnaces, like so, and fill every furnace with 64 glass and 8 coal, then by the time all of these furnaces are done smelting, we'll have the required glass. Packed ice is also on that list, and again, quite an easy fix because not too far from the base, we've got this snow biome and lots of ice. And ice has to be one of my favorite things to mine because it's kind of just like, you know what I mean? Wait, I'm actually destroying this biome, aren't I? This isn't going to refreeze at this height. Oh well. Yeah, it's only a small hole. You can't even notice it, it's tiny. Huh? Another easy one that we can do whilst waiting for the glass to cook is 8 buckets of powder snow. And done. And just like that, we're 3 materials closer to being ready to build the farm. Next one's a bit of a pain in the butt, but I do see a few turtles here. I need 18 turtle eggs. Oh, you absolute legend. He's just laid 4 eggs for me. What a guy. And bosh. Okay, so there's about 3 items left, and 2 of them I'm dreading. Over 10,000 magma blocks and 730 obsidian to mine. Those are the 2 I'm dreading. The final one is honey blocks. So let's go over to the end where we can knock 2 of those out. Something else that I did in between episodes was work on a small honey farm. And the honey farm looks something like this. If you're wondering why I built it in the end, it's because there's no day-night cycle, so that means the bees are always active. Or at least they're supposed to be. Anyway, I've been AFKing here for a while, so I should have enough to use for the farm. That should make my obsidian mining session a little bit quicker. Now, I already had 90 obsidian laying around, which means I need to mine exactly 10 more stacks. So let's get to it. I hate obsidian mining, but it's done. All 730 obsidian has been mined. And if you're wondering why I'm keeping it in a chest right now, it's because I need to keep shulker boxes free for the next task, which is mining over 10,000 magma blocks. Wait, hang on, did I mention that I've got to mine over 10,000 magma blocks? That might have been the first time I said it, actually. But yeah, if I didn't say it already, I need to mine over 10,000 magma blocks. Simply put, I need to fill 6 shulker boxes here. And to be honest, I'd probably say that this is something I'd prefer to do over mining the obsidian, because just like the ice, magma blocks are kind of like... You know what I mean? They're kind of like... So, it's enjoyable and it's quick. Is what someone would say if they were completely mentally unhinged. That was neither fun nor quick, but I did it. 6 shulker boxes full. I've gathered all of my things up into this ender chest, so I guess there's nothing more to do than get to work. Okay, here we go then. First step of the farm is to get on the nether roof. So we'll climb up this ladder, hold space and forward, ender pearl, and we're up. Easy. This right here is going to be the center of the farm, a 5x5 obsidian square. Holy guacamole, that is a tall tower. Fly up to the top. Now that we're at the top, I just need to cover it in slabs. Actually, I didn't need these in the middle.
Huh?
From here, I've got to kind of jump down to each layer and place a glass block in the center with a turtle egg on it. And that needs to happen for each of these portal layers. And we're done. At least with the glass and turtle eggs. Now it's trapdoor time, so we're going all the way to the top of the tower. And now that we've made it to the top, we need to go all the way down again. And this needs to be completed on all 4 sides. Amazing. Trapdoors are in place, and now it is time to start building some spawning platforms. To begin that, we will go 1 block up, 7 blocks out, 5 out on each side, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do the same thing on all 4 sides. With that done on all 4 sides, we now need to diagonally connect all of these. I really need Frostwalker on these boots. And then we can just fill in all of the gaps. Yep, that should do it for the first platform. Wait, what the hell did I buy this for?
Bruh.
Alright, that should be a little bit better. Oh yeah, much better. So much less annoying. Essentially from here, we just have to place all 10,000 of those magma blocks we mined earlier. So let's get to it. That's all of the spawning platforms in place. We've got plenty of stuff to get through this episode, so I'm going to continue building, speed things up a bit, and we'll come back when it's done. And just like that, we've got ourselves a gold farm. All we have to do is stand here and hack away at the armor stand, and this farm will provide unlimited gold, unlimited experience, and unlimited rotten flesh, as well as, eventually, unlimited golden apples. So if we pop down here for a second, you can see the storage system. It's all getting moved along using ice because obviously you're not allowed water in the nether. I've set aside 3 chests for gold ingots. I don't know how many chests for nuggets, and then we got 1 chest at the end here for rotten flesh. A key component of turning this gold farm into a golden apple farm is going to be villagers, and for the villagers to have a habitable stay in the nether, I must build a trading hall for them. Back out in the desert, and you guys know damn well I still haven't built that nether portal. No, I'll just keep flying the 6,000 or so blocks it takes to get out here. No issue. I like wasting time.
Bruh.
I've gathered up a bunch of building materials, and I'm going to start by laying down a foundation or a footprint for this build. Okay, that's the foundation and the footprint of the build down, so let's get to work and raise this thing off the ground. Ah, stripping wood, one of life's greatest pleasures. And the trading hall is complete. So if you can't tell, and I don't blame you, this trading hall is supposed to be a little homage to the glorious zombified piglins that are sacrificing their lives for us to have gold and therefore golden apples. The mural isn't as clear from the outside with the wood in the way, but from the inside you can sort of see what's going on. I did build a piglin head.
Huh?
And outside of that, we've got 14 chambers to store our villagers. So we're going to have 4 farmers so that we can buy apples, and 10 clerics to sell rotten flesh to make some emeralds. Ah, but Hocus, you say? Where are the villagers? Well, that's a great question, and I've got a plan. My plan begins here with this villager breeder that I built off camera by Voltrox. Already got a ton of villagers in there, so in that regard, we're good to go. I'm going to take the coords of this spot right here and divide them by 8 so I know where to find them in the nether. And that proves to be this spot right here, so let's build a portal and we can see where it takes us. Light it up, jump in. Okay, yeah, that's not bad at all. So now I've connected the rail all the way up to the portal. We can give this thing a little bit of a test run. So we hit the button, out comes a villager around the corner, booster track, up the hill, brilliant. Through you go. Next step in the plan is to build a transcontinental railway that takes them all the way over to the gold farm. And now all I've got to do is push this guy and 13 of his friends all the way down this track that leads to the trading hall, and we'll be done. That totally isn't going to test my sanity. And now the moment of truth. He's here. Break this. No, no. Oh, I've hit him already as well. Disastrous. Okay, at least block the door. Oh, no. Well, it wasn't straightforward, but the first one's in. Let's get the next 13 taken care of. All right, and that is our last villager that we needed to get inside of the hall. Right then, let's make ourselves some golden apples. Grab some of our flesh. Oh yeah, and before anyone mentions it, I know that this is going to kill rates because it allows spawns, but that's something I'm going to take care of in between episodes. I'll probably just carpet the place up, make sure nothing can spawn because you get things like this going on. Bruh. Then we sell the rotten flesh for emeralds, of course. And I need to unlock some apple trades, so I'm looking for guys that are going to sell us things like this. And hopefully we get an apple trade. Yes, awesome. So then we can buy apples like so. We've also got to craft up a little bit of gold. And then eventually we'll have enough gold to do something like this. Create ourselves a stack of golden apples and say goodbye to the golden carrots. Now, I know some of you might be wondering why exactly we are wasting so much gold on food, but golden apples are definitely cool, right? You don't see many players eating them. They provide absorption and regen, and they add those golden hearts to your health bar. They're pretty cool items, gotta say. So I'm gonna make it my goal to make them a staple in our diet and permanently eat golden apples. That concludes episode 3 of the Hardcore Minecraft series. Thanks for tuning in today. Make sure to stick around for the next one. I've been Hocus. I'll see you soon.